Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another live stream on the Nitsage Nobel Twitch channel. My name is Nitsage, and today we are playing some Splatoon 3, and the maps for multiplayer have been updated. And today I am joined by all of these wonderful cuties. All of these wonderful cuties, so please all say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Guys, let's all say hello at the same time. Hello. That didn't work at all. Never mind. I'm tired.
The intro kind of cut us off from a topic we were talking about.
That's for the best.
I don't know.
What was the topic now? I'm curious.
About how hot the demons are.
In what?
Like,
In hell.
yeah, like Satan and Baphomet.
Depends on the interpretation, but I can get behind this convo.
Hmm.
Do we have anyone with a group up at the moment?
I think I don't know if mine got canceled, but I did. No, I have a pool open.
No, I mean not a group up. I mean like
What the fuck is
No, dog.
What are you asking?
okay. Does anyone have
Do you
like
have a room up for like the
No,
we could join?
that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, does anyone have like the money up or the XP up for the group?
Oh.
Oh, you meant the food.
Yes,
You
the
didn't even say anything about that. Cool.
I have a couple of those I could pop.
I have 0.
okay. I also have none. I'm just wondering which one I should pop of my like single person because I don't have any group ones, sadly. I haven't gotten a group one in a while. It's been like 2 Splatfests since I've had one.
I can use one for you guys.
It's so cute how she has a little hat.
She does indeed have an adorable little hat. Which one would y'all be using? And I'm gonna hop in.
I already have a money one on, but it's for myself.
I have a lot of the XP ones.
Yeah,
What's
I have a bunch of XP ones and a single money one.
okay.
Angels.
So then it sounds like the move is to go for an XP one
Yeah,
for the
probably.
group, and I'll grab a money one for myself.
Yeah. Floofy says angels are ugly and heaven's boring. I'm glad I escaped the path there. That is crazy. You know what, Floofy? You do you. You do you too.
See, I think. Okay, so just hear me out. Have any of y'all watched the what's it called? Fuck, why can't I think of it now? Ziggy? What's that show on Amazon Prime about demons and angels?
Has been Hotel.
Yeah.
Ziggy, that's not what I'm asking about.
I'm pretty sure you're looking for Has Been Hotel.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for that one. It's a live action one. It's got David Tennant in it.
That does not help.
It's also got a guy who runs a bookshop in it, which is basically his boyfriend.
What?
And they all but confirmed that they were, for all intents and purposes, you know what, that's a spoiler. Never mind. Why can't I think of its name?
Did the guy in the bookstore, like...
Why can't I think of the name? It's something about the apocalypse. Also, I don't see your room up. Do you have a room code that you're using?
Oh, I can get a room.
Field doesn't even have a room up.
I can make. I'm getting a room up. Yeah.
I can open
Right
a room
now.
if we need one.
I just made a room. And I have a code for it as well for people who aren't my friend.
Okay, I'm just joining that way. Why
Yeah.
can't I think of it? Ziggy? What's the demon show on Amazon Prime Video that has David Tennant in it?
I don't have an answer.
Freaking, you're an Alexa. You're made by the damn company.
Hey.
No, Darko's here. I can finally get off.
Good
this
Omens.
Splatfest.
That's what it's called. It's called Good Omens. That's what it is. Wait.
Is being mean to Ziggy again.
Oh, Ziggy didn't hear it. Also, VO, congrats on snagging the first cookie. You got a golden one, and you got a Dreadlabok. Dreadlecock? Dreadlecock? I'm not sure how to say that.
Dreadlecock.
Drab.
What?
It's
Sounds like my kinda
Drabbebkeoek.
That sounds like my kind of fucking cookie. Let's go.
Also, poor Crystal missing the cookie and
Aw.
blame Vio. Vio not staying in chat while Noble's AFK to snatch the golden cookie is
To be
cheating.
fair, I actually didn't do that. I saw the notification for Noble going live. I clicked it, and no one had redeemed it.
You had at least done it the right way then, unlike certain people who will snag it.
A certain Minotaur, you know.
Yeah, also a certain satyr, whenever we did collabs, would snag the first cookie.
I should probably ready up. That'd be smart.
It was Good Omens. The show I was thinking about was Good Omens. And actually, to be fair to the Squiffer, I actually kind of enjoyed it the last round.
Let's fucking
That's
go.
good.
Like, I didn't
Let's
hate it.
go.
I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I kind of had fun with it. And
Yes.
not in just
Yes.
and not in just the I'm having fun with my friends way, so by extension. What did Vio say, to be fair? Vio said, to be fair, he just saw the notification and snagged the cookie the way anyone else would have. He wasn't actually lurking in chat, unlike a certain satyr who will do that when we collab, or in general, or a certain minotaur who will do that when we collab.
Certain satyr has a problem of lurking. Oh my god.
The certain
Or
satyr is a perma lurker when he knows I'm setting up for stream.
Yeah, same here.
Also, I would have sniped the cookie, but Vio stream. I see. Also, Floofy redeemed a cookie for the cookie jar. He got a fresh Rosetta for his cookie jar.
That sounds tasty.
They actually are. I've had them.
Are Thin Mints in? Can I get a Thin Mint from my cookie jar?
No. I will be adding a fresh wave of cookies next month.
Will Thin Mint be on there?
Well. If it's requested in the big cookie list to be added and it's not already on the list, then yes, it will be added. But I'm only adding things that are on the request list of cookies to add.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to put it on the list.
Is there something more spawn? There is.
Yep. Do these.
I'm going back there.
I assume that's what you meant, Floofy.
What about snickerdoodles?
Snickerdoodles are on the list.
Nice.
Which ones are snickerdoodles?
The Christmas ones.
Oh, those are mid.
You take that back, they're delicious.
I don't like them.
Snickerdoodles are the bomb.
I don't know what you want from me.
Actually, wait, which Christmas cookies are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of a snickerdoodle.
Are you sure you're thinking of a Snickerdoodle?
I've tried a snickerdoodle and I did not like it.
Well, then it's not mid to you, it's just bad to you. Okay, so
Well,
seriously, here's the thing, all right? This annoys me also about video game reviews. When someone says a game is 5 out of 10, they mean the game is perfectly average and ordinary. 5 out of 10 should not be a bad mark against a game to say it is perfectly average and ordinary. Right?
I just don't like the cookie.
But when people want to say that about a game, they give it a 7.5 out of 10, which is the new average and ordinary, which people are starting to see as a black mark against a game. And it's like, but it just means it's average. It doesn't mean it's bad. Viewers have adapted their rating scores for the fact that we view a 5 as bad to 7.5, which is why I'm a proponent of making it a 7-point scale, because people actually have to think about what the fuck a 3 or a 4 means on a 7-point scale.
Like, a 3, a 2, and 1 would be like Sonic Boom Rise of Lyrics bad.
Yeah.
Sonic Boom.
Also, I just want to say, I love that the song Sonic Boom has no connection to Sonic Boom, and it's actually connected to Sonic CD.
Yep.
which I love because for one, I love that song. But for two, I kind of actually like Sonic Boom. Its aesthetic and its goofy energy is just like absolutely what Sonic needed. Gameplay was terrible, but
I like the energy, but just the gameplay was worse than 06, believe it or not.
as of someone who's
Which-
played both, I would disagree, but I can understand why you would hold that opinion.
Sonic 06 was like bad funny, like Rise of Lyric was just bad and not funny.
Yeah, like 06 had a weird charm. It was like, I don't know.
See, I actually got more enjoyment out of 06 than, or fuck, out of Rise of Lyric than I did out of 06.
I loved 06. It was so bad it was actually fun. I'm not gonna lie.
See, I was like 7 when I played it. So bad it's good wasn't a description I held yet. I just thought it sucked. Whereas by Rise of Lyric, I'm like, at least it's a Sonic game that I don't want to smash my balls in a car door instead of playing.
What?
So
Slam
many
my penis in the car door.
so many Sonic games. Okay, so many Sonic games at that point were just we're gonna position the camera behind the player and have you free run. Like you're playing fucking Subway Surfer, but you actually have more variable positions. This was at least a side-scrolling platformer. I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna take that. At least
we
they
call
went to what
Subway-
kind of worked.
Can we call like Subway Surfers a pseudo Sonic game then?
I am of the opinion that yes, Subway Surfer is a pseudo Sonic. It's a behind the back Sonic like.
I love that. Sonic like.
Also,
I am truly cursed.
just while we're on the topic, by the way, I think roguelite and roguelike need to swap what they're defining.
I don't even know what roguelike. Wait, I'm getting. Wait.
Okay, so roguelike means games that are like Rogue, but more vaguely inspired by it, whereas roguelite means things that are like miniature versions of Rogue. Or like they're more similar to Rogue, right? Except if I say, "Oh, this is Coke-like," you expect it to be quite similar to Coke, right? You don't expect it to be like Pepsi, right? But if I, you know, if I handed you generic store brand cola and you took a sip of it and it was like Coke, you'd say, "Oh, this is Coke-like." Not inspired by Coke, but trying to be like Coke. Also, hello, Scooters. A line of Coke? No, Coca-Cola.
Damn it.
I have never done a line of Coke. I wouldn't know how to compare that to to a soda that you can buy from the store, you know. Whereas if I hand you like something that's kind of like Coke, like Coke Light, which they had for a while, Coke Life, even, which are all less similar to Coke than like store brand Cokes are. Like, that's more likely to be described as a Coke Light. It's like Coke, but also like it's missing some bits. It's a lighter version, which I think much more closely aligns with what the roguelike genre actually is. I think the terms are reversed.
Go, go.
They both get up your nose. If you're putting your nose to the straw of your Coke, I think something has gone very wrong.
Well, sometimes the like soda can like go, like, you drink it
Yeah.
too hard and like goes in your nose. and
Yeah, I
don't
know. I know.
So, like, is that like snorting a Coca-Cola? Is that how you snort it?
Hey, Scooters! Oh my goodness! Thank you for the gifted subs, and another hype train this week. Oh my goodness!
Aw, thank you, Scooters.
That
for
is-
helping out the Charco.
That is absolutely appreciated. Oh, that is very much appreciated. Thank you for gifting subs to Bit Shepherd, Libby Love, Dan the Adiposer, Alpha Squishy Snake, Smolderg, Weston, Chiron, Joe, Pokemon Bobby, and Spider in Attacks.
Yay,
No problem, it's a good day,
Weston.
you're welcome. Ah, well, still thank you. Also, Scooters, I forgot to do this when you hopped in chat. Let me get you a shout out.
I'm glad Weston got this one of the subs.
Also, hello, Joe. I'll get you a shout out as well. But I'm glad to hear y'all are having good days. Hey, I've made it to ruler. Nice.
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 Oh, don't look at me in Manic.
Yeah, don't look at us.
How the fuck did you get to ruler +6?
We have not stopped playing the game.
Yep, 17 hours.
We have 17 and a half hours of the game.
Yeah, we've been playing that long.
Thank you for the head pat, Joe.
Pray for your sanity.
Trust me, I've been
Yeah,
questioning
you
it
should
the whole
question
time.
feel, Santi. I'm feeling just fine.
And I've got a shout out for Joe prepped for after the next match, which will be about when the timer resets. And I can actually give a Twitch shout out. But seriously, thank you all so much. That is very much appreciated, Scooters.
Oh my god, Manic.
You've been trained into it Pavlovianly.
There.
Alright.
This isn't Pavlov's dog, this is Pavlov's bun.
Alright. Curious question, but your guys' thoughts on pineapple on pizza?
I don't eat pizza, so...
What? Oh yeah, wait, we talked about this before, right?
Yeah, I don't like pizza.
Pineapple and cheese make me gag
Fuck.
as a combination. Pineapple, I like. Cheese, I love, obviously, given all my cheese discussion. Together, they make me feel ill.
I don't have a problem with the combo. I'm nervous to try it, but I'm not gonna hate on anyone that likes it.
I just don't like pizza.
Yeah, my issue is entirely that it makes me feel ill. Like, to have, like, the taste, the texture that it creates, it just... Oh, I nearly gagged thinking about it.
See, what you just experienced was how I felt when you kept on talking about pickles yesterday.
Yeah.
I am deeply sorry.
Yeah. When you said you took a straight shot of vinegar, that's how you made me feel.
Yeah.
I am
Especially when Fluffy brought up drinking the
Oh,
pickle just with the pickles.
No,
straight out of the jar. Oh,
Yeah.
No, that was me. I brought that shit up.
Oh yeah.
okay.
I'm pretty
well
sure
then...
Fluffy agreed with you though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You both are psychos.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be mean to psychos.
No,
It's not our fault that we're a bit deranged.
true.
I think the term is correct, but you know.
Food. I'm pretty sure like all three of you have completely messed up tastes.
Oh, I know I have messed up tastes. I will happily eat ghost peppers and just go, ah, yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
That is concerning.
My taste buds have always been fucked. Like, as a small child, small children are not known for their love of the condiment pepper on things, right? As a small child, I would empty pepper grinders onto my food so I could taste it.
That's a lot of pepper.
Yeah,
Right?
like there would be just a dusting of pepper across the entire plate. And I would quite happily eat it.
I think the thing about me though is that I'm not just a picky eater, but also a lazy eater.
See, that I absolutely get. While I do love cooking, I am also lazy as feck. So, like, if I have the option to make something simple and delicious, I will make something simple and delicious.
See, for me, it's like, oh boy, I could run to the store and grab some bread to make a sandwich, or just take this packet of big pepperoni slices and just eat them straight up.
I'm trying to do my.
Time to go for the
There you go,
latter
it wasn't-
option.
It wasn't doing that. Ow, dude, I'm getting absolutely.
And everyone should
destroyed.
absolutely go follow Joe Shark. Just got him a shout out.
What? What is what?
I'm almost level 20 in the catalog.
I'm almost at the funny number.
Nice.
Greetings, hello, tactical potato. How art thou this fine eve? Actually, it's not even like one saying this fine eve makes absolutely no sense. But hello, how you doing, tactical potato?
I say it's still morning for me.
And
Yeah,
it's the afternoon for me.
it's like 20 to 1 for me.
Mm-hmm.
You're 1 hour ahead of me.
But that's not even an evening.
Yeah,
It is a noon.
Yeah.
it's just barely afternoon. I think Manic
Pretty
for
much.
you would probably be heading towards evening.
Mm. Mm. Depends on what you would say if the start of evening is.
Yeah, that one's sort of debatable. I usually say like 6 p.m. is the start of evening in the spring and fall. In the summer, it's more like 7, 8 because the sun's setting way later. I'm the highest well-being. I am of highest well-being. I assume that's good. Or you've had a lot of weed. Either way.
Well, it is 420 after all.
That it is.
Yeah.
That it is actually. I didn't know it was 420
Yeah.
until you pointed it out, but I just checked my watch and yup, it's 420.
Oh, God.
Oh, by the way, did any of y'all have a look at the watch I posted?
Not,
Yeah, I had a quick glance at it.
not
Yeah.
yet.
Did my description of like if a normal watch and a pocket watch fucked make sense after you saw it?
I did say I had a quick glance, so I didn't really have time to look at it properly.
For those who might be confused, I'm currently wearing a Bund watch, which is like the name these days that people use for it. Is derived from the Bundeswehr or the German military currently. However, they were originally called UN watches. Actually, they were originally called League watches from the League of Nations, and then they became UN watches, and then they became Bund watches because the people that use them the most still are the Bundeswehr for this particular style of watch construction. Most other militaries have switched over to modern style watch construction. Some militaries have entirely ditched watches entirely as part of the CATO, which is the Canadian dress standards. And I know that because of my brother.
God damn it.
One of us is a horny shark who plays games on the internet for money. The other one of us is in the military. And currently taking up welding.
Hmm.
I wonder who the disappointment is. I don't know.
Clearly the Barbara.
Moomy.
Nah, my brother wouldn't be the disappointment. Nah, he's too good a guy.
Moomy.
Mommy.
I
I'm
mean,
just making a joke. Don't worry.
Vimo. Thank you for that one, me and Vimo.
Anything, I'm a disappointment to myself.
Aww.
Oh, you poor Keen. Come get hugs.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized that the pearl drone, fucking, it's a plush hat. It's a plush hat. I thought it was the real one that was just being a hat, but it's just a plush replica.
Yeah, it's a plushie.
I feel
Honestly,
silly now, chat.
You're a silly shark. So
Bork,
Yeah.
bork, I'm a shork, said Bork, bork, I'm a shork.
honestly, I feel like Nintendo would make a lot of money selling Pearl Drone plushes.
Yeah.
Like, it's adorable. I would buy at least 3.
Also, I got to nerd out about Splatoon 2 lore last night with someone. So that's good.
oh,
Yeah.
Huh?
So despite not having
Nice.
played Splatoon 2, I've watched a lot of Splatoon 2 and read a lot of the lore about it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I got to explain what Commander Tartar is and what the sanitized Octarians are.
Alright.
ooh.
Well, you do have someone here who pretty much played through Octo expansion. I don't know about the field, but I have. So like,
I've played through
I'm
the
curious on
beginning.
what your explanation is.
Well, with the
Is
description
he-
crispy, juicy, tender, I just put this newborn candidate into the blender. Be an apt description of Tartar's actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um,
Damn it.
see, the conclusion that was come to last night is that Commander Tartar is probably well off its rocker. What with being an AI that was left alone for 12,000 years.
Yeah, he would be a little delulu after that.
And given the vague abstract instructions of passing on its knowledge to a worthy race, being left alone for 12,000 years, like that's gonna leave anyone just like a touch off their rocker and lead them to possibly doing some crazy things.
Yeah, at some point you would be questioning, like, what is a worthy race?
Yeah, well, especially because like it could have entirely been meant as, oh, don't give it to like slugs if they don't have sentience. Like, don't just try passing this on to like squirrels if they don't understand anything. Like, just pass it on to something of like enough intelligence to understand 2 + 2 is 4 and calculate pi or some shit. You know, smart enough to like make use of the knowledge might have been the intention, but
But he took it as, like,
He
Wor-
then became racist.
worthy is a nebulous
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah. After watching like the Inklings and Noctunes fight over small things.
Just being like, no, these can't be worthy. No, I will instead blender them.
you think
Blender.
Potter and Grizz would get along?
Well, there is some overlaps with both of them.
Ah, Crystal redeeming a cookie for her cookie jar. She got a fresh jumble for her cookie jar. Very yummy. Sunshine, hello, Sunshine. How are you? But yeah. To be honest, the only reason I would get Splatoon 2 now is because I want to play through Octo expansion, and I want to play through the normal campaign.
You don't want to suffer for the hell that is the original Splashdown.
Well, there isn't much need to play the multiplayer now when Splatoon 3 exists.
Private
And most of
battles,
the
the
players will be on here
private
anyway.
battles, the Splatfest 50 stations, the stages in Splatoon 2 that aren't in Splatoon 3.
That's fair, but like, if I'm gonna end up putting my time into either of the game's multiplayers, I'm gonna put it into Splatoon 3's multiplayer.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
I
like,
agree.
it is the meta that's currently, like, I'm informed about.
I don't know if it's changed much. The meta of Splatoon 2 changed much since when I last played, but like, I just know one major thing from last time, and that was Kinta 52 Gal and a bunch of damage main power up on duties, custom duty sculptures, you know, to Traders, Kinta, Splatshot Pro, stuff like that. That's like the stuff I knew from like years ago.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I just figure I've got access to Splatoon 3's multiplayer. It's where most of my friends are playing Splatoon these days. It's where I'm going to put my time in on the multiplayer.
Yeah, also the whole feature that's in 3. That's that's even if you try to do some like private battle shenanigans into it, that would force you to basically deal with friendless to nonsense.
Oh, 100x
100
battle.
times.
But yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad
Oh,
idea to
yeah.
play Splatoon 2. I'm just saying, like, I would get it for the multiplayer. Or not for the multiplayer, but for the
Single player?
campaigns. Yeah, which, like, I basically just have to do before they bring the ability to get the DLC offline. You know, I'll probably do that once they've done Splatoon 3's final catalog and final season and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once Splatoon 1 wraps up and I've got the DLC for it, which my plan for the DLC for Splatoon 3 is to get it next month on the 1st. So sometime after that, expect a Splatoon 3 stream of just me playing through the Tower of Order.
Cool. That'll be fun.
I'm curious about what level of completion you're planning to do with that. Like, are you just going to do it once or just try to get all the main rewards?
I'm gonna see how I feel about it time it's all said and done for just the first playthrough.
Fair.
Because, like,
100% of it is pretty fun.
Yeah, I 1000%
really
did it,
good.
but like trying to get all the smaller stuff is like a pain, but like the main fun was really good.
yeah, well, because, see, there are some games where I've made the commitment to 100% them before I've beaten them, and then after I've beat them, I'm like, I really don't want to 100% this game. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
like, Breath of the Wild, I 100%ed. I will not be 100%ing Tears of the Kingdom. You know, I do not enjoy Tears of the Kingdom currently enough to want to go through and play the rest of it. Like, to get all the little side items, which, I mean, I feel bad about because, like, I went out and bought the special edition purely on the hype, but genuinely the hype and build up to it is kind of what I enjoy the most about it. So, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, you know, that's Dooley's Deluxe bucket. Okay, okay, Crystal, what bucket do you wish me to use?
Crystal, that's very vague.
If you have no desired bucket, I will be going with whatever bucket I want. Because unlike Floofy, you tend not to be damning me to the cruelest things. Also, Alpha Squishy Snake, hello.
Oh.
Hello, back for a bit. Good was food. Oh, food was sad. Oh no! Oh, Floopy. The sauce pack had a stupid hole in it, so once it thawed, water leaked in and ruined on the sauce. Oh no!
Oh no, Fluffy.
I'm sorry, Floopy. That's terrible.
I would like to thank
That
Scooters
plays
for the
Bobby
sub. Yes, yes. Also, my choice of bucket. All right, it's going to be the bread ringer. And I'm going to quickly hop out so I can go do the photo shoot thing real quick.
Alright.
Okay.
Just because I haven't gotten the chance to do this yet.
I've done it every Splatfest. I'm just like, at this point, I don't want to do it.
Oh, see, I just haven't gotten the chance this Splatfest. Every time I get it, I do pop out and go get it. So, y'all do a round without me.
Hmm.
I had a bottle of orange sauce, but it's not nearly as good. It was edible. No,
Just
I'm
edible.
sorry.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the sauce packet had that hole in it.
Yeah. I now have 2 pictures I had to take this Splatfest. God damn it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Ooh.
I think I might have another Sheldon license. I'm gonna go get the Bread Ringer D.
Sure.
After this round, I can go Dread Ringer too.
What did I miss? What photo shoot? So if you win a 100 times battle or a 333 times battle, you get to take a photo with the idols on the blimps.
Yeah, but only the Splatfest ones.
Yeah, only like the Splatoon 3 idols.
Yeah, because they're
Wait,
the
so I
only
can
ones
do
with
that right
a
now?
set team they join.
Yeah, so since I've won 2 with 2 different teams, I can get a picture with both of the teams I've won a 100 times battle with.
Does it have to be immediately after, or
No, you can do it.
No, you can do it any time, unless
as
you
long
win
as
a
the Splatfest
different
isn't
100
over.
times battle.
No, you can do it, like, cause you can just switch between. So you can, as long you can take any picture of any of the 100 times.
Oh yeah, you can.
33
I didn't know
times
that.
you've done, but you just have to make sure you do it before Splatfest ends.
Yeah.
okay?
That's the only condition. Is
Yeah.
Splatfest can't be over.
Also,
Or
no,
at
my
least
stream isn't lagging. I'm just taking so many photos.
I remember the first time, like the Team Keyboard one, because on Team Friday, I don't think I really took that many, or maybe I did. I don't remember. On the blimp, but like the keyboard one, I took a whole bunch. This one, I'm just like, I don't want to clog up my switches. Like,
I
memory.
won the 1 terabyte card from a comp, so like one of those things. So I have no fear about clogging up my Switch. And
I
even
got,
if I
like,
do, I can just like
64
offload
gigabytes.
them onto my computer in like moments.
I got like the 64 gigabyte SD card, I think. So I'm actually out of space on it. I have too many games. Not really too many games.
Fair.
It's just the games that have
Also,
a
hello,
gig.
Midnight. Hello.
Yeah, cute little emotes.
Oh, we got DC.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna win this now, but it's whatever.
Oh, was it the rando who replaced me?
No, I mean, technically, but
Yeah,
it was also a
technically,
rando that replaced Manic.
yeah.
Because Manic also dropped out.
Okay, I took a bunch of photos.
No, that's cute.
Also,
I
hello, Midnight. Let me
have-
get you a shout out as well.
I have this 120 gig SD. Why did you put a question mark? Do you not know what gig SD card you have? I'm confused. I think. But it should be. You should be able to just look and see how
It
much
should be-
like space.
It should
you
probably
have.
say on there.
It's either say on the card or just like you can look at how much space you have and determine by like how much the bar is filled up. Pretty much.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, it'll be a rough estimate, but it'll work.
No, Floofy, so just go into your like
Yeah.
storage settings, look at how much storage you're you're using or have left on your SD card, and then depending on how much the bar is filled, you can make a rough estimate of how much your SD card can hold.
Thank you for the shout out. You're too kind. Oh, thank you. And no, I'm not too kind. Also, I've got a room open because I can't join y'all.
Okay.
I am going to go take my photos.
Okay.
I do not care enough to do it. I'll do it later. I'll do it whenever I have to take a BRB or something.
You know what they need to do, actually, I think in Splatoon 3, is they need to add a lobby game.
Yes.
Because having the trading room was nice, coming out of Splatoon 1 not having one. But, I missed lobby game.
Yeah, there wasn't one in Splatoon 2 either.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Wait, was there not? I thought Soul told me there was a
No.
rhythm game.
There's a rhythm
Yeah,
game, but it's in the
but you can't-
it's in the
Yeah, but you can't play it in the
square.
lobby at all.
It's in the square only.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Splatoon 2 only, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And it's only just that one minigame.
Well,
And
there
it's
are
not-
there is multiple songs though. There's a whole bunch of.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get it because I do like rhythm games, so that'll be a way to play a rhythm game legally.
And you
Fun.
and you can, if you have Amiibo, you could get more songs on it. Like some of the ones from Splatoon 1 onto it.
I do have the Dreadringer D. I guess I can use that for Death of Dewey's.
Yeah, well, I'm using the Dreadringer D.
I have both,
Ah.
so
Yeah, I have both too.
hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Soul.
Yeah. I said actually I can use the Breadringer, but actually I've got one. I'll get the new Breadringer, which now means I only have 7 that I need to get.
Thank you for the hydrate, Manic.
Also, with me playing Splatoon for like a half hour every day with a new weapon. By the way, to explain what just happened with those videos, because I was talking about doing them.
Oh my god.
To explain what happened, basically every time I edited one, the media kept shitting itself, and I don't know why. Like, I did everything I could, but it just refused to export it. So,
Use the regular Dreadringer.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta head out.
Fluffy
Okay,
singing.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Bye.
okay,
Bye,
Fluffy has a
Fluffy.
good one.
Have a good one, Fluffy. Don't rush too much. Be safe.
Yeah. But I'm
I
still
will
doing
be here.
I'm still doing the thing though, where I'll every day play for a half hour with the new weapon.
Yeah, but it's not every day because like that hasn't been very kept up with.
There have been times where it's just like no one will be around. I've checked like who's online, and I've just gone, I'll just do it myself, which has actually happened quite a lot. Like none of the people that I do it with are online, so I'm just like, screw it, I'll just do it solo. Well, I'm in Sleepy Time VC.
You know.
But like, what times have you been picking it up? Because like, I'm pretty sure I'm free for a lot of the time.
Very often it'll be when I'm just waking up, and I'm like, I've woken up early, I'll get in a half hour. Or like right before I go to bed, which will be like at midnight my time. You've been up sometimes for those, but I've gone and like you've been offline, and it's like I'm not gonna worry about messaging. But I have been keeping up with it. That's why I'm not, horrendously behind. I've actually only missed 3 days of it. Hey, Soul is back. Hello.
Soul is back. Hello, Soul. Is Soul in the VC as well?
I am.
Yeah.
See.
Indeed, the satyr, and occasional cookie thief is here.
What? I ain't no thief.
Poor Shade went to go take better pictures and then Soul just took over.
Sneaky. Oh, did he get Times of 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a second one and won that.
Yeah. Also, Soul, grab a bread ringer.
Yeah, I am. Which one do we have 2 of?
We've currently got 2 bread ringer Ds, and we've got 1 regular bread ringer.
I'll grab a regular then.
It's just for 1 round because I didn't forget. In fact, it got
Just
redeemed.
waiting until Shuckle forgets to switch off of it.
It got redeemed right after I went to go take my photos in the square with Fry. Which I want to say technically means I've gotten photos with every idol in this game. So to people who think I'm a shiver shrimp, no, for one, I'm a shark, not a shrimp. And for 2, Shiver just happens to be my favorite. That doesn't mean I pick her teams more often.
Yeah,
I always answer the question honestly.
I do
As
too.
you should.
I always answer the question honestly unless I literally have no opinion on the matter, and then I just go big man.
Yeah, same here. but like, I don't.
Well, now
Big
it's
rocket crew.
I go with whatever team my friends are picking if I have no opinion.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
what I
Yeah.
do if I have no opinion. Is I just go with whatever team the people I want to play with are going.
But before, when I didn't really play this game with anyone, I just picked big men.
Aw, you cast cute Sharko Blast. Ah, thank you. Also, I am working on getting a commission emote of the Shorb.
The shore.
Yes, the Shark Orb.
Tri-Slosh is one. Nice.
I avenged you.
Thank you.
The Tri-Slosher did not survive the D.
Oh my.
I don't think most could.
It survived the normal bread ringer, but not the D.
I just dropped onto him. That
Yeah, that was mean.
worked, didn't it?
True. Round. Hello, Tri-Slosher.
I
You meet
traded with
again.
the Splat Doolies.
It super jumped away. That.
To be honest, I don't super jump in this game.
I barely do it.
It requires me going into a menu.
I do it often enough that I taught myself how to do it pretty quickly.
I was just gonna roll into me with the crab tank. Get away from me.
Not gonna lie, that looks like cotton candy. People have been saying ice cream. I honestly think this looks like pastel cake frosting.
It looks like whenever it's the blue and pink team, it looks like cotton candy.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
these to me. Thank you for the head vet, Crystal. It always, I've been thinking this entire time, have been thinking about cake and frosting. Which, by the way, controversial cake opinion, sprinkles are a mid-topping on cake. They are perfectly average, like, they're not very
Not bad.
exciting.
I just like frosting. I don't really like sprinkles that much. They get everywhere.
I
Right.
think if you're gonna,
Red ringer.
like, I'm not gonna be upset about them on a cake. I'm just also not going to go, oh, yay, sprinkles.
Little kid me would be like, oh my gosh, sprinkles. It's gay. No, I'm just kidding.
So what's different from little kid you?
Fuck. I don't know.
Alright, I got my photos.
Aha.
Uh,
Welcome back.
Crystal has asked the 9-ball, is is Sharko cotton candy flavor? And Gary says that the 9-ball says, is Noble a shark? And Crystal is now wanting to munch the shark.
God damn. Shaco's yawning throughout that entire sentence.
Yeah.
Just like me, for real.
I just woke up.
Bro, I've been gone like an hour. You have not just woken up.
I've been on 28 hours.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Look, if it hasn't been at least 2 hours, I just woke up. I woke up at 11:15, making it not quite 2 hours yet.
Oh, I don't wanna.
I was like, I could have sworn you were in chat for like an hour before I left.
Yeah, you left around 12:15. Ah, we lost the bun boy.
Yeah.
Heck.
So bad boy. I forgot to hit cancel, so I had to quit out the old-fashioned way.
We were all still in there, Paul.
Yeah, none of us hit cancel.
Yeah, so you just closed the game for no reason.
No, I hit cancel. So I needed to go do something.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
I have to potty again.
Too much hydrate.
Yes.
Well, you know what they say: hydrate or die straight.
Oh my god.
It's straight.
Die straight.
Mm,
That's not possible.
yeah, not possible.
Super late. I woke up at 7. Oh no, poor midnight.
Ooh, spicy.
I'm just also perpetually yawning despite not being tired.
Just like feel.
No,
Yes.
VO is actually EP. I just like
I'm chronic BP. Oh, jeez.
what like
Be a young shark rather than fresher shark.
I'm just cursed to never be awake fully.
yeah, but see like despite having taken a shower, I still have like the dry stuff from being asleep around my eyes and I don't know how. Like I had a shower, it was gone, it's back now.
This is the
Oh,
sun,
this bucket.
Mania San.
Bucket is weird.
Also, I have some more black tea as well. That's also a UK import. It's from, if I remember correctly, fuck, why can't I remember it? Town in the UK starting with a B, but not Birmingham.
Bristol.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's made in Bristol. It's a gold black tea, which I don't know what that means. It sounds like a contradiction. It's also got the word shepherd's tea on it, which also means nothing to me. I'm deeply confused, but it's really good. It does not make a very good iced tea. It's too bitter for that. I know I generally like my iced tea a little bit more on the bitter side. You know,
But, like, it can't be too bitter, otherwise it doesn't work.
yeah, like I like the tannin notes. It can't, however, taste like it can't have like a slightly briny taste to it if you let it sit too long. And this definitely develops a slightly briny taste if you let it steep for too long. And like iced tea, you gotta let steep for like 2 hours.
Bro, I just had 7 fizz bangs.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. I am gonna BRB.
Alright, feel.
Okay. Let me know when a slot opens up, and I can join.
Well, a slot. I mean,
Oh.
technically a slot has opened up with VS card.
Though it will be.
But we do
shortly.
have shades too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably be off of here in like an hour or so though.
Yeah. The people who have been staying up silly late probably need their eat.
Oh, I'm not going.
Ah, I see.
Manic should go though, to get some eat.
No.
Or at least some noms.
Only
Nah.
go far for noms.
True. Also, hello, Panda. You can get yourself a shout out, cutie. Because you got the power. So,
It's time for Booyah Bomb.
we gotta drop the booyah base.
I'm gonna pitch my throws again.
I know someone who worked as an audio engineer at the radio station. His and this is where I get the booyah bass line from. He genuinely called he had a subwoofer and like a bunch of other stuff. He called his subwoofer the booyah bass. I want to stress, he did not know what Splatoon was. He was in his 70s. He did not play video games.
I was say if you want a subwoofer, just look at Vio around Crimson.
I mean, if we want a true subwoofer, that would be floofy.
Yeah. But Fluffy's not here right now.
Yeah, though Vio's not quite a woofer either.
That's why I said specifically around Crimson.
Oh, I see. Also, Panda, like I say, get yourself a shout out. I just got splatted by Vimo. Oh, right. That's why I don't say Woomy. I'm an Octoling. I say Vimu. I don't have this game, otherwise I'd be more than happy to join you all. Ah, well, thank you. Also, sometime this summer, I actually want to organize a DIY Splatfest, kind of. I want to run the Hedron Cocktail Lounge Splatoon competition.
Oh no.
Oh.
I will not be participating in the actual competing.
Okay. Well, what's the competition gonna be?
So,
Just turf war?
no, actually.
Ranked games?
It's going to be, well, it's actually going to be done via private battle, which I don't think you can do ranked modes in private battle.
Yeah, you can.
You can, okay.
You can do all modes.
Okay.
Yep. Except for the Splatfest modes at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I still haven't quite worked out the idea, but, I was thinking sort of a, fuck, what's the right term for it? Essentially, everyone gets matched up randomly, then, winners play winners, losers play losers. And then, the winners of round 2 play all the winners of all the other winners in round 3, and everyone else goes into the second league. And then the final match will be whoever won the winners league and whoever won the losers league. Although I'm not gonna call it that. Basically, it's just all the people who got filtered out by having lost their 2 out of 3. With the first being a turf war, the second being a ranked style, and the third one being whatever the people feel like playing.
I think I'm actually gonna hop off for now.
Okay, Shade.
Okay, Shade, have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, Panda, I will get you a shout-out.
Let's go.
But yeah, that's the plan. Is essentially the people who win round 1 are gonna be in one bracket. The people who win, who don't win round 1 are gonna be in a second bracket, and just wash, rinse, and repeat with everybody who doesn't win moving down into that second bracket. And the idea would be that I would be in to act as a spectator and commentator. I haven't worked out if there will be prizes of any kind outside of bragging rights. Though I do think this is one thing I've noticed occasionally. Whenever streamers who have written books have a competition, I think it's kind of tacky when the book is the first prize. It's like, am I weird for that? Is that slightly tacky? Because it's like, you've won, myself. You've won. What did you win? A merch self promo. Not of your merch, but of my merch.
Yeah.
Also, it's taken a while for this match to start. I just wanted to let people know, on April the 30th, I will be taking place in a Mario Kart competition. It does look like that's actually solidified. I'm going to be part of Day 2's race. I won't be streaming day 1, which is the 29th. But I will be here the 30th to play Mario Kart. There'll be 14 people there racing. 12 of us streaming and playing the game, and 2 people doing commentary is the plan. Though we won't be able to hear what's going on with anyone else. We'll just be racing and talking to each other between matches. But that is the plan for the 30th, and I mention this because I found, I think, a quite adorable VTuber asset that is a Mario Kart that you can customize, and I will be getting that and setting it up, and working on putting together an overlay for it. Sounds like fun. I wish you would be told sooner. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be happening or not. And the only reason I say I don't know if it's going to be happening or not, even though things seem to have firmed up, is there's still a chance that one of the people running commentary could get sick, or, like, any number of things. And it could just end up falling apart. Because when you get a collab this big with so many people doing, like, being dependent on other things to make sure this stuff happens, it can sometimes be a little finicky of whether it even occurs or not. But I am working on a custom overlay and custom assets for it. Understandable, yeah. So just wanted to keep everyone apprised of the situation for that. As for why I'm not streaming the 29th, I have a doctor's appointment that is like a full workup thing that's meant to take like 4 or 5 hours. And I probably won't want to stream after that. Don't eat the doctor. I will not eat the doctor. Though there might be a bonus stream afterwards. It's too late for me to join, but will gladly watch. Yeah, it was also an invite-only thing. Ak, Sol, you have backed out.
Yeah, I'm dealing with some messages.
Ah, okay. You know, I've stopped feeling yawny, which is nice. As soon as I said that, I felt like I needed to yawn. I didn't.
She's called it back.
I didn't yawn, but I felt like I was about to. Which is just, I think, a little bit funny. You know, I hadn't felt the need to yawn in like 10 minutes. I thought, okay, it's safe to mention that, but no, it was not. Largely the people who invited me are not people I know. They're just like, hey, we noticed you and you stream Nintendo games a lot, so we thought we'd ask if you were interested in doing a Mario Party thing, or a Mario Kart thing, I should say. I went, sure, and then they explained what it was like, and they said, I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'd be up for it. I think they just looked for people who stream Nintendo games, because it doesn't seem like anyone really knows anyone there. But even if it does fall through, I will be streaming Mario Kart. Did you know I still haven't played through all of the DLC courses? But, yeah, so my plan, if it doesn't go through, is just to play through all of the DLC courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And all of the normal courses. After that, I don't know what if it doesn't happen, because, the whole idea was it was going to be, 2.5 hours. Then a half-hour break, and then 3 more hours of just racing. You almost never get... Aww. Poor Midnight. You should DM me a list of games you have, Midnight. Because, like, as soon as I know that I have, like, game interest in common with people, like, that's when I start, like, looking for collab ideas. Because if we don't have any game interest in common, it's kind of harder to set up collabs. Alright, should we back out so we can get Soul in?
Yeah.
And then Vio when he returns?
I've actually been talking to Vio.
Oh.
Okay. Me and Vio are gonna dip into a private voice call because they're like mentally struggling a bit with just being in a 4-stack and needing to pay attention to his own chat and Noble.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's entirely fair.
Yeah, it's very fair.
Yeah, so just want to hop into a private VC with him.
Yeah, plus him being exhausted probably ain't helping.
Yeah.
So, you two has fun.
Yeah. And that also frees up slots for people who want to play with you as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Rio just needs a little break from so many people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
He's been up for like dealing with people for like over 24 hours now at this point.
Easily, yeah. Because, let me see here. Fahrenheit 84, VR Chat House Flipper, Apex Legends, Supermarket Sim. I don't actually have any of those that I play.
Okay, I'm gonna head off now.
Okay, so has a
I'll
good
Get
one.
you later, and I might keep an eye on stream at night now.
Okay. It's just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. You and I. It's always fun to watch your streams. Oh, well, thank you, Midnight. Yeah, I can understand VO being a bit overwhelmed at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, I would be willing to put money that VO has been awake for at least a solid 30 hours. Full stop. Like, I don't easily get overwhelmed by people because, like, I'm an extrovert, and I'm an extreme extrovert. You know, lots of people around make my brain go brr. But I can also get why VO would need a break after having been awake for so long, and people, and game, and now 2 people talking with their Twitch chats, and...
I'm also not someone that's really a fan of, you know, the social stuff. Like, I do get overwhelmed a bit, and like, I'm usually able to put it in the back when I'm having fun.
Yeah.
So there are times where I do have to take a break from people for a while.
I get you.
Like, it's very noticeable from the outside if I seem to get either annoyed or I stay quiet a lot.
Yeah. Also, next week looks like it's going to be a lot of first-person shooters for the schedule. Or at least first-person games. Because we've got Half-Life 2 scheduled. We've got Chivalry 2 looking like it's going to get scheduled. Escape the Backrooms on the schedule. And I'm putting Payday on the schedule. So as far as I know, the only breaks from first-person shooters that are at least planned for next week is Pikmin 2 with Impu. Also, Ziggy, when does NASCAR start?
The next NASCAR race is the Geico 500, which will take place tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. at Talladega Superspeedway. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
No. Okay, I thought NASCAR was like this thing that just happened every so often. By the sounds of it, NASCAR is just a thing that happens continuously. So, news to me. Well, one of these days when NASCAR is happening, I'm going to play a NASCAR game. I should probably do another variety night as well. Get some more games burnt off the backlog. Yellow. Guten Tag.
Just joined with Cloak, and then once we're done with this match, I'll be available.
Ah, Cloak is also more than welcome to join us.
Or, I'm sorry, someone named Soul, which I'm assuming is Cloak.
Nope. That you joined the wrong one.
You joined Soul and Vio,
Yeah.
who just dipped from here because they were
need their time privately.
Okay.
Yeah. Though our lobby wasn't open. Soul
Yeah.
popped into our chat and said, you mean to join me and Vio? Because I thought you were going to join Sharko and Manic.
I meant to go ahead and join the Sharko. So, if I cancel out now, I'll be penalized for 10 minutes.
Are you in a game currently?
No,
there's-
they're just in the lobby. You could just leave.
Yeah, if you're just in
Do you want
lobby,
me
it
to-
won't penalize you.
Do you want to be penalized for it for just leaving? Since it isn't a disconnect at all.
Yeah, you only get penalized for leaving partway through a match.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone says hi, Noble.
Hello. Are you live at the moment?
I am.
Ah, I see. What were you playing before this?
Nothing. I was gonna go ahead and do a few hours of Splatoon before I go back to Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, I see, I see. Well, there are currently 5.5 hours before tricolor matches begin. So,
Nice.
Soul says it's not that we don't want to play with you. We was just confused as to what you were doing.
Well, I pretty much thought, Soul, that you and Noble were still playing because I had Noble's stream muted.
Yeah, they dipped because they needed some alone time.
Yeah.
Vio has been up for a goodly long time, and people
Yeah.
are starting to bork brain.
Yeah.
That sounds about right, too.
Yeah, well, especially 4 people. 2 of which who are trying to read chat, me and Vio respectively. So.
Especially after 30 hours, I'm certain that the Bunny Boy's brain is almost completely mush.
Yeah, see, I can hold out for that long talking with people, but like I will be like dipping into sleep at that point.
I'd say after about 24 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and just be very minimalistic.
Yeah. I made the mistake actually. My first 30-hour stream, which was for 30 followers, right near the end I decided to play a cozy game and put a blanket on me. I fell asleep for the last hour of it.
Yeah, if I'm gonna go ahead and do like something like that, I'm basically gonna go ahead and like, all right, I've taken 2 days off from work, and you're gonna go ahead and get about 8 hours of me sleeping on stream.
Alright, we're gonna fire up another match for you to join.
Sounds good.
I gotta figure out what other games to stream, because my plan for next week is to stream Escape the Backrooms with Jensen, Half-Life 2, Chivalry, Payday, all of which are first-person action games, Pikmin, which is a strategy game, and then I have no other plans. And I'm like, do I want to just make it like an all-action week except for Pikmin, or do I want to take some non-action games and sprinkle them in between?
I'd say maybe do like, 50-50. Hello for Hoovian. Oh, indeed. Well, depending on which version of Payday you have, I have both Payday 2 and Payday 3, so...
I've just got 2. I have no plans of picking up 3. I think they've abandoned 3.
Oh, thanks to Game Pass, I got it for free, so...
Yeah. I have it on my backlog. I'm gonna consider Payday done when I have played every mission at least once, and when I have completed every side job. I will consider it cleared from the backlog.
That's a pretty good thing to do. I need to get Persona 5 back into rotation.
Yeah. I might, depending on who's around, be able to actually, with you, assemble a full party for Payday 2.
Alright, I'm down.
Because with me and you, that makes 2. If Soul's up for it, that makes 3. And then I can see if Vexy or Jackie is up for joining as well.
Not. I could talk to Chubbs, maybe?
Oh, I didn't know Chubbs had Payday as well. Yeah, I'd definitely be up for Chubbs, though I think he generally streams later than I do.
Yes. I'll ask around if we need like a third or fourth. I might know a couple of other streamers we both know.
Yeah, I'm perfectly up for that. I mean, it's a fun game, you know, like...
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun with your friends, for sure. I enjoyed playing Payday with a lot of my in-real-life friends.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of games, some that I need to pick up, I actually need to get the rest of the Bayonetta series for Switch. Because I got 1, and then I planned to pick up 2 after I beat 1, because they released the physical for 1. And then I thought, okay, well, I'll get 3 after I beat 2, and then they released Cereza and the Lost New, and I just haven't gotten back to playing Bayonetta yet.
It's always great to see you, Farhuvian. I hope your Saturday's going pretty good, and I hope work hasn't been terrible for you. Alright, Beto, I'll see you when you get back. Alright, so we've got this middle area kind of blocked down, but we've been...
Our base has been invaded a few times.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean up.
Yeah, it's fair.
I don't know why I like the roller, but hate it at the same time.
I can get why. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do for the other 2 games. You know what, though? I'm gonna quickly pull up my,
Ooh, that was a close one.
my backlog spreadsheet here. And see if there are any other games I can reasonably knock out in a single live stream that I want to play at the moment.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who has an Excel spreadsheet for like that.
Blue, thank you for the head pats.
been a good day. We're going out for lunch soon. Up at my restaurant. Ooh, delicious.
Okay.
Adrenaline.
Okay.
Things are going good. And of course, we're gonna go ahead and show Adrenaline some love.
So, I can go ahead and knock out Doom and keep the action theme going. Because I don't really have any original Doom.
Ah, there we go.
And for some variety, Super Meat Boy Forever. Still action, but platformer.
Yeah, that'd be good variety.
Yeah. Well, it would essentially mean 5 shooter games, 1 strategy game, and 1 platformer. Not a huge variety for the voracious variety streamer. But, you know.
If it's Doom 2016, you have some platforming elements, so you're doing pretty much a main shooter with some platforming.
Nah, it's original Doom.
Oh, the original. Oh, that's even. Ooh, yeah. Okay, then yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, original Doom you can knock out in an afternoon. I've done it before.
Can
yeah,
confirm.
We got a DC at the start. Yeah.
That'll happen.
Hello, Blueberry. Thank you for the headbats. Yeah, my whole perspective on it, too, is, like, I've got this backlog, which isn't a problem. It's just giving me a list of games that I should probably play, which are the list of games that I probably would end up playing anyway. But instead of what would normally happen of where I beat a game, so I look for another game to get, I just look at my backlog as, what's the next thing that takes this game's slot?
Oh, you're welcome, Gremlin. I'm always going to go ahead and show anyone who's a friend some love in the channel.
Yeah. Panda is a very good boy. Shows lots of love to his friendos.
And one of the ways I battle on Wii.
Also, once we get Impu's Chromebook all funded and paid for, I will be picking up 2 more cursed controllers. Starting with an imported Sega Genesis 6-button controller from Japan.
Oh, that.
And secondly, a set of the Joy-Con style Famicom controllers. Also imported from Japan, specifically because they technically have a trigger on them. They technically have right trigger available.
Delightful.
Yeah, you have to yell at it, but it gives you a trigger.
Yeah, May should be a good month. I can go ahead and definitely add a little bit more to the Impu's Chromebook.
Yeah. Well, once this payday comes through, we will have just added basically another, I think, $85 to it as well. From Twitch. So we'll be almost halfway there.
I'll try to add, like, I'll add something specifically right around May 3rd or so.
Ah, well, thank you. I think I might do a proper another fundraiser stream around that sort of like first week of May. I'll probably make it me playing through the Splatoon 1 DLC, Splatoon 3 DLC.
Which I have to pick up as well.
Yeah, if it had multiplayer, I would definitely play, like, offer to do co-op with you.
Oh, I gotta pick it up anyways, because I'm having so much fun playing this game.
Oh, yeah, I figured that's what you meant. I just was saying, if it also had co-op, I would invite you to play.
Oh, yeah, no worries. It's nice, it's kind of refreshing that they added a DLC just for single player.
Yeah.
So still allowing everyone who doesn't have it to play multiplayer.
Yeah, I mean, I think Splatoon always does their DLCs as basically adding stuff as single player. and usually coming with a couple of benefits for people who like multiplayer. Because this will let you go and visit the original Splatsville and Splatoon 2's location, which I forget where that was.
Could not tell you.
So not Splatsville, Inkopolis for Splatoon 1. Hosted by the ever-adorable Callie and Marie. Well, I won't mention what you get when you beat it.
Gotcha. Ooh, kind of trunks them.
Oh, absolutely. Plus the outfit from the DLC is absolute femboy energy, so, you know. I'm not turning that down.
As you shouldn't. You should definitely go ahead and be like, yes. End of May is going to be fun.
I'm definitely gonna have to do at least one run through, like just even one like little test run through the DLC, to see what I'm gonna have to do for the DLC, in terms of giving chat things to do.
Oh yeah.
Though I think I'm gonna tie them all to like bits and money donation, mostly because I took all of the redeems that were set aside for Tears of the Kingdom and I've turned them into things now. Because the Breath of the Wild challenge run is no longer occurring. Because it got finished off. To which I then proceeded to speedrun A Link to the Past twice to fill out the remaining time. It was a half hour, and I just did the weird glitch run. Let the credits play out as I explained to Floofy what I was doing, to which he requested that I do it again. And me doing it again took it right to the end of stream.
Oh, good times.
I just did the wall clip glitch in the castle. Like, that's the only way you can beat it twice in a half hour, as far as I'm aware.
Yes.
Like, I don't think it's like Mario 64 where you can BLJ through things to get to the final boss and then just cheese the final boss. I think, like, that is genuinely the only way to do it stupid quick.
I think what I need to do is go ahead and set up my retro Pi and get the ROM and go ahead and do something randomizer with The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past.
See, I actually have a custom ROM for A Link to the Past. That I commissioned from someone who does ROM hacks. It is just that I just have all of the items unlocked, and it's my favorite dungeon on permanent loop.
Nice.
It's the tower one with the worm boss.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one.
It's genuinely my favorite out of every Zelda game. It is my favorite dungeon, full stop.
Probably go ahead and consider playing Majora's Mask too.
Yeah. Actually, at some point over the summer, I do want to do another playthrough of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. It has been a while since I've given them a playthrough, but I don't like one of them. In fact, I consider it as bad, if not worse, than the CDI Zelda games for the crimes it commits.
That sounds like Majora's Mask to me.
It's not Majora's Mask.
Oh, it's A Link to the Past?
No, it's
Or
Ocarina.
Ocarina. Oh, yeah.
I consider that game a sin and a stain against the Zelda series.
That's interesting. I'd like to hear your hot take on that.
Okay. hot take is actually quite simple. First. Problem the first with it. Oh, this is a mirror match. I just realized that.
Yep.
Sin the first. Z targeting. Should never have been done.
Okay. All right.
2. It is just basically the same story as A Link to the Past, right? But, like, it feels cut down. Which is like, how? This is a more modern game than A Link to the Past. Why would you have cut down its story? Because, hear me out, you go to different parts of the world where there are different tribes of people to get their abilities. There are a series of dungeons, and you have to get Zelda out of a big crystal thing. And an evil human has taken over Hyrule Castle. It just so happens that this human is, in fact, not the Archwizard Aghanim. It is, in fact, Ganon, who is actually a Ganondorf in Gerudo form. But, like, it's just the same story, but cut down. And, like, thinned out. And it's like, but just... why?
I mean... Go ahead, keep going.
And Sin the Third is about the dungeon design. A lot of people like to praise the dungeons. If I shoot an eye, it should do a consistent thing. Consistent puzzle elements should do consistent things. They do not do consistent things.
Alright, I didn't even kind of consider that in, like, the scheme. I went with more, like, the enjoyability, but now they have gotten that.
Yeah, so let's see. The things I like about Zelda are its live on-the-fly combat. Z-targeting pulled a lot of that out for me. The puzzle dungeons, which for an RPG are quite unique, and twisted them weirdly, and the story felt thin, so it didn't give me much to hold on to, whereas Majora's Mask had a thicker story. It brought the consistency back, so I can forgive the Z-targeting, if that makes sense.
I can see that.
Like, I recognize my issues with it are entirely subjective and odd. But
no, you're not wrong on some of your issues with the game. I can see that, but you know the counter argument, you know, as much as and someone who grew up heavily playing A Link to the Past. I can actually kind of, you know, my little vestigial of an argument, vestigial argument is, well, yeah, that's technically every single Legend of Zelda game except for Link's Adventure.
I mean,
except for the Z targeting, that's a unique thing.
Yeah, I mean, Z targeting still exists in the modern Zelda games, but it's been so reduced in necessity because they've better built engines. Like, I didn't realize Z targeting was a thing in Skyward Sword, full stop. I didn't know it was in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom until I encountered the dungeons that said, oh, use this button to lock onto your opponent, Link. To which I did it for that dungeon and then promptly ignored it the rest of the game. I didn't even Z-target bosses, for which the actual official, like, book that's been licensed by Nintendo as the walkthrough says to Z-target them. I'm just like, no, it's actually easier to not.
Yeah, that's kind of my reasoning with Tears of the Kingdom, why I like get hit a lot of the times, is I don't use Z-targeting because it's just like I forget about it.
Oh yeah.
It's actually kind of enjoyable in that aspect. But I don't know, I just kind of get wrapped up when I'm playing with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, my favorite still goes to A Link to the Past.
Oh, 100%.
And, okay, a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. Part of the reason I love Skyward Sword is the motion control. Fight me.
Since I've never played Skyward Sword, I have no argument.
Yeah, so I genuinely going to have apple bourbon chicken and smoked Gouda risotto for lunch. Ooh, yummy midnight. So I am one of these people who looks at motion control and says, if it's done well, I like it. And proceed to go, yes, give me Skyward Sword, this is a good idea. If you're playing with Wii Motion Plus, it's better. but people still hate on it, and I'm like, but it's a fun gimmick for the game. Like, I look at gimmicks and see good things if they're well executed.
Exactly.
And I think if you're playing with Wii Motion Plus, which I was the first time I played through it, you're dealing with a good thing. If you're playing it on Switch, for one, they added buttons if you wanted to use buttons, but for two, the Joy-Cons have way better motion control and are way more consistent. So, like, it just makes the motion control even better executed.
Well,
It's-
since I heart. Yes.
Well, I was just gonna say, it's like how in Mario Galaxy, despite the fact that they added the button prompts for the shaking, I still shake the controller even on the Switch.
Nice. I actually don't. I hardly ever use my Switch unless it's like in the dock. And
Okay.
Since I primarily play with a controller. The Joy-Cons are fine. I just can't play with the, when I first bought the Switch, with that little like controller station they did with the Joy-Cons. I can't actually use that for longer than like an hour without my left hand completely being cramped for a couple of days.
Yeah, I can get that. Also, Anubian, you were asleep when I left. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were asleep or just AFK, but I didn't want to boot you if you were AFK.
Aww.
Because you were talking, I asked a question, you were unresponsive. And there wasn't even, like, a hint of you being asleep, it was just unresponsive. I was just like, you may have gone AFK. And if you've done that, I don't really want to boot you, so I sent you a message saying, hey, I'm not sure if you're asleep or AFK, so I'm just gonna leave you in there. That's how you sleep. Yes, fair.
Generally how that's happened to me when I've fallen asleep in a DC. As you know, Noble, I've done that once or twice.
Yeah. 1 second awake, the next out like a light. You've seen me falling asleep. I have this, like, groggy period where I'm no longer conscious but still responsive. It's just delirious.
Oh, at that point, if I'm responding while I'm asleep, I'm not aware of it, so...
Yeah. Remember, it's mad shit until the bartender pulls out the domain expansion Sex on the Beach, which is a cocktail if you need context. Blues Break, yes, hello.
We're back to domain expansions. Got it.
I feel like I missed a joke somewhere, but I do know Sex on the Beach is a cocktail.
So I've seen some things going around on my doom scrolling with Instagram, and I've run across a bunch of other things of like, oh, this anime has it's my secret ability, domain expansion.
I forgot what my question was. I see. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mayor, for the hydrate. I'll go ahead and hydrate. I think I have enough water left in one of my water bottles.
See, it's funny. I've got this nice big picture of iced tea that I made. I've got this nice big picture of lemon water. Nobody's hydrated the shark this stream.
Hold on. I'll fix that.
Well, thank you. Apparently, domain expansion is like the barrier technique in Jujutsu Kaijun. Hey, Eggman, welcome to the Tom, Cutie, and Panda. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I will do that after this round.
Well, my chat's gone ahead and maybe consume all of my water bottles
I see.
in this last hour.
I actually, I finally found a water bottle at a store that I can actually use as a water bottle. So, okay, brief thing, and people think I'm silly for this. I can't drink from narrow mouth glasses and bottles. I will choke.
That's fair.
Because Nubian, thank you for redeeming Splatoon I 003. I must equip the Enperry Splat Doolies in the next round.
I mean, do we want to back out so we can go ahead and do the things?
No, I can stretch, hydrate, and switch gear between rounds.
All right, that's fine.
I just know the memes. Ah, I see. Alright, I have stretched. I'm gonna select my gear, and then I will hydrate. Public domain expansion. Oh, map change. Okay, that makes this easier.
Alright, back in just a moment.
Alright, I'm gonna fire up a room and grab my gear.
I'll wait for you to fire up the room, join, and fill up my water bottle.
N parries, my beloved. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Sad Panda to be here before we get this started. Behold my stand! I don't know what that means. Boston, the perfect stand for 420, with its ability Smokin', where it creates a wall of marijuana smoke to either escape or for midnight toking. I don't know what any of that means. I'm going to be completely honest. Manic, do you have any idea? Manic?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what a stand is or toking is?
Sounds like something lame.
It's a JoJo's reference. Ah, that explains why
Also,
I don't get it.
Something lame.
A reference completely missed. Also to chat, I know Splatfest is on, so all of the salmon runs by Salmon by Forces that are redeemed will be done at the end of tomorrow's stream, which will be at 6 p.m. Eastern.
That's a good plan.
After Splatfest ends, we will be doing all of these Salmon by Forces. Currently, there is only one Salmon by Force. Toking is inhaling marijuana smoke. Ah, I see. So, doubly something I would not do. Also, you ready to begin?
Ready when you are.
But yeah, just to finish my thought about the water bottle, I found out that Stanley, not the cups, but their old school thermoses, they make a variant that doesn't have a sip mouth, but is actually intended for soups. That is like 4 liters of capacity.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And I'm like, sorry, you're telling me you make a wide mouth thing that will keep a drink hot or cold? And they're like, but it's for food. And I'm like, can it do it for liquids? Yeah, it's just the same thing, just different top. I'll take your entire stock.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite map. Oh, fuck, I love Hammerhead Bridge. It's also a song by the band Boston about smoking marijuana. Okay.
Got you with your dualies. You're done.
Oh, I'm so glad to be back on dualies. To briefly explain, me and Vio traded off what main weapons we're using this Splatfest. His main weapon is the Squiffer, my main weapon is the N-Parry Splat dualies. So, we traded off, so I'm so glad to be back on dualies for just a match. Oh, they feel like home. They're comfy, they're cozy, they have movement options.
Don't blame you, man.
Also, I'm 7 tickets away from having every weapon in the game, currently.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'd say I've probably got maybe 15% of the weapons in the game.
Okay. Their roller is lagging. They just teleported out of nowhere.
Good to know.
So if you see the roller, they might not be there.
That old classic bamboozle. Pretty much got that middle section kind of locked down, so...
This match has been going quite well.
Nope, don't do that. Oh. Good job, Panda.
Also, for Panda, I believe you, do you have Halo Master Chief Collection?
I do not, but
Okay.
I will look and see how much that is and possibly pick that up tonight.
Last I was informed it was $9.
Oh, that's fine.
So, funny thing about that. So, I was doing the Halo Master Chief Collection. I've been planning it since I hit 550 to do it on Friday of this week. And then I found out Splatfest was coming, so I shifted it to Thursday. Jensen waited and waited and waited for it to go on sale. Picked it up Thursday. Fucking, I got the message. If your thing had been on Friday, it went on sale midnight Thursday.
Okay, I'll pick it up then, if you want to go ahead and play it again.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to play it again. The campaigns, actually, as it turns out, have multiplayer.
Oh, nice.
And there's also multiplayer, which I do plan on doing more often.
I'm gonna pick up Hunt Showdown, because I had a couple other streamers who said it was really fun and the community was really positive, so... And for $14, I was like, alright, I can be tempted to go pick that up for that price. Oh, that's right. Among Us Community Night's coming up soon.
Oh, when's that?
The first weekend of May, so Sunday.
This Sunday?
This not tomorrow, but like May 6th.
Ah, they've got a DC. Let me see that calendar.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
May 5th. Okay.
Because I've taken that 6th off from work. For no other reason than because I can.
Okay, I'll try and be there. I'll make sure to put a note of it in my calendar.
Yeah, make a note of it. It's not... If you can't make it, we're going to be doing that like every single month. So
I forgot to change from this back to my
your main weapons.
My main weapon for this stream. They felt too much like home. I got used to them.
Noble got cozy again with his favorite weapons.
Though I seem to be enjoying more weapons this stream than I have previously when I've gotten Death to Dualies before. Maybe in part because it's a break from a weapon I'm not a huge fan of, but, you know.
I can see that. I think after this match, I'm going to go ahead and change out from the roller. I think my issue with the roller is I like using it because it covers the most area. Which I enjoy, but I can't be as versatile.
Do you want something that plays aggressive while letting you do that?
So, yeah.
Okay. I would probably recommend one of the splatter shots or the arrow sprays. Though Manic would have a better pulse for what weapons would be a good changeout for that.
I think I just latched onto using the roller because it's just easy to go ahead and learn for a beginner weapon.
That's fair. I ended up with playing dualies for the first time because the clout that you need, or the rank that you need, the fresh rank. Is it fresh rank in this? I don't know. The rank that you need, the level, there we go, that you need. They've changed what it is from Splatoon 1 to Splatoon 3, and I'm not sure which one it is. Because in Splatoon 1, you weren't fresh enough to have the weapons, but now each weapon has its own fresh rating, so just based on your level. So the level that you needed for the squelchers that I used, which were the custom squelchers in Splatoon 1, was higher than what you needed for the dually squelchers. And I thought, well, they're squelchers, so they'll get me started. And now I'm just like, nope, dualies are better.
Alright. Thank you for stopping by. I'll try to keep being fabulous as much as I can.
Oh, yes. It shouldn't be hard for you, Panda. It is a natural talent you appear to possess.
Enjoy your lunch for Hoovian. Tell me how it was.
God, I miss harassing the enemy like this.
And here, Noble's like, I'm home now.
Now, oh, go ahead.
I said, not this time, nerds. Oh, but your buddy got me. Carry on, Noble.
Yeah. By the way, tomorrow I plan just on playing the tricolor matches, so there will only be one slot available for whomstever grabs it.
That's fair. Give me a time frame. I mean, I'm no longer streaming D&D, but I'm playing D&D in the evenings, so...
Basically playing it from noon till end of Splatfest, and then switching over to do all of the salmon by forces until I've gotten them cleared out, which currently there is only one salmon by force.
Okay. Well, we're in the same time zone, so... Yeah, I could probably go ahead and do that as well.
Yeah.
Change gear, so let's switch out our Cuties, roller for something else.
I'm actually going to mark down the games that I decided to play, which were,
Oh, try the splatter shot.
Fuck, I forgot to do it again.
I will set a reminder right now.
Alright, I've added Doom and Super Meat Boy Forever to the list of games to play next week.
your other options?
The other games I'm playing are Escape the Backrooms with Jensen, Chivalry 2, Pikmin with Impu, Half-Life 2, and Payday 2.
When are you doing Escape the Backrooms?
Either Monday or Friday.
Okay. Well, I will be there lurking.
Okay. I'm gonna send...
Unless-
You're also welcome to join us, because it's just me and Jensen so far.
It all depends on what time, because Monday is date night with Aurora, so...
It'll probably be in the evening, probably from... We're in the same time zone, so I won't convert. Probably from about 6 till midnight.
Okay, so I'll probably be available right around 8 p.m.
Okay. I'll also reach out to see if Krista's available. And then I'm going to reach out to some people to see who's up for Payday as well.
I will do the same as well, so we can give ourselves some options.
Yeah, the schedule right now is... okay, so I know I'm discussing this live. Basically, the way my schedule lurks is currently... I said lurks. Looks. Is currently it's a bunch of potentially this on these days, potentially this on these days, potentially this on these days. And usually it is Sunday night as I'm making the visual schedule that I reach out to everyone that I'm doing stuff with and say, hey, I know you said these dates worked for you. Do they still work for you for this schedule? Because I'm going to be posting it.
Well, you know me, I have my set 5 days, but I also can modify what I'm doing, so...
Yeah.
Like, Tuesdays is, you know, we're back to a Panda of War, so...
Yeah. The other
But-
thing, too, is I do actually have a backup game for next week in case any of the collabs fall through. I will be playing Dokapon Kingdom, solo or with anyone who wants to join. Or I'll play through some Halo Master Chief Collection, because I want to play through more of that as well.
I have no idea what the first game is.
Dokapon
What's
Kingdom. Imagine if...
Yeah.
Okay, have you played Mario Party?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, have you played Final Fantasy?
Oh yeah.
Have you played Dragon Quest? Okay, imagine if Mario Party and Final Fantasy fucked and the product was a turn-based RPG party game and it was raised by Dragon Quest.
Okay. Well, I'm already like interested and slightly aroused.
It's on Switch. It's like its gameplay feels like a strange combo of like Final Fantasy VI crossed with Mario Party, but if its entire aesthetic was Dragon Quest.
Alright, I'm already in love with this game.
Yeah, like that is the best way I can describe it. Yo yo yo, Katana, hello.
I'm back home now. Stop trying to get Aurora. Stop trying to kidnap my boyfriend Noble.
I think you mean our boyfriend. Do 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 do. No, I'm in all seriousness. I'm just putting out game ideas. I'm not trying to kidnap anyone.
No worries, Aurora. We're gonna go ahead and be on Monday together, no matter what. Hello, Kai. It's nice to see you there. You heckin' wonderful bean. How are you, friend?
Thank you for the boop, Kana. How you doing, cutie?
Oh. Oh, I'm glad I filled up both my water bottles. Gesundheit.
Thank you. Also, I forgot to change weapons again.
I got sidetracked. Okay. How you doing, Kai? How's life treating you? How are things? I'm not making any plans for Monday night with anyone else but you, Aurora.
Aww.
I'm just going ahead and preparing for...
You
if
two are
the
adorable.
If the usual time for date night ends at the time that we usually always end at.
We sneezed
So
at
I
the
will
same time. I'm doing pretty good as well, kinda.
Give you all the boops, Aurora. Because you're a very good girl.
Yeah, she's a very good girl. Here's the thing, we might end up doing backrooms on Friday as well. I don't know how the schedule's gonna shake out.
Fridays are usually Friday night pew-pews, but I could possibly abdicate.
I mean, Payday is still pew-pew.
I usually do that with Chubbs, Nico, Aurora.
Fork knifing?
Yeah, and then every other Friday is fork knifing. We usually do COD. So we do one Friday of COD with Nico, and then we do the other week, other Friday with meter and fork knife. And last night was fork knife.
Yeah.
Where I might have gotten a little too lewd.
Fair. Ziggy, set a reminder for 1 minute and 10 seconds called gun change. I genuinely can't believe I got the timing for that adjustment perfectly. Pew pew, a fork knife, or COD.
So I like to go ahead and classify my Friday evenings. We also classify that as DJ night as well.
I mean, hey, you're hanging out with the voracious variety streamer. DJ hour is every hour.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I like to limit it to Fridays, just for reasons.
It is designated horny time.
Basically. A little. Okay, we get horny, Aurora. That's correct. Yes. It is definitely uwu time on Friday nights.
Ooh, sounds more like oh whoa.
Yes, Aurora, we've already had that conversation.
This is a reminder. Gun check.
I've been reminded to change guns.
Hey, Noble, it's really important. Change your weapon. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and scale back, Aurora. We've already had that conversation, so... I got... rambunctious, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm confused, but okay.
I kind of focused instead of playing the game.
I see. Yeah, especially with such a collab-heavy week, having a backup game in the event that one of the collabs falls through is kind of an essential.
100%.
Because Shiv is a collab between me, Rosie, Spike, and possibly Zyphel. Backrooms is a collab with me, Jensen, possibly you, possibly Krista. Pikmin is a collab between me and Impu. Payday is a potential collab between, like, possibly, like, I think now up to 6 different people. So, yeah, no. Gotta do that.
As we do.
Collab with me when? Not sure. Though we have mentioned that. Ah, damn it, we've got a DC. Those have been happening a lot lately.
Everyone's internet's been very stinky.
Indeed, indeed. One thing I do want to go back to, though, is instituting for my streams a general schedule of things, like having Monday be generally dedicated platformer day. You know, Saturday and Sunday being reserved for shooters and or other things. Wednesday being RPG day. But actually, I'm curious, how many RPGs do I actually have going at the moment that I need to finish? If I look at my backlog spreadsheet. I actually don't have any RPGs at all going on the moment. Actually, that's not true. Technically, I have 3 RPGs on the go at the moment. By Hycanthus, Goodnight Night, and Neverwinter Spelljammer. But, like, I don't really have enough to make up a proper RPG slot.
Yeah, once I get done with the Tears of the Kingdom, I'm probably going to go ahead and get right back into Persona 5.
Yeah. The other thing, too, is, like, none of them have times on how long to beat, so I have no idea how long they are.
Well, Earthbound's pretty good, yes.
Earthbound is good. I've played actually all of the Mother games in the past. Even the fan translation of Mother 3.
I would love to go ahead and get it translated. I'd love to go ahead and play Sweet Home on the Famicom.
Earthbound is so fun. It really is. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I'm probably not going to buy Deltarune when it comes out.
That's fair.
Ah, Nekojin.
Nico is here.
Aw, thank you for the head pats, Nekojin, for those. I will get you a head pat in the moment. So when are you gonna do Mario Maker next? I do want to do it sometime in May. I do want to get back to Mario Maker being a more regular thing. I'm thinking about making it a once a month, where people can submit levels, and then once a month I'll play through them all.
Thank you, Nico, for going ahead and making certain I get even more water.
Better spam you with ats when I do. I'll make you aware of it. Also, Nekojin, let me get you a shout out here between deaths.
Excuse me, sir. Is it time for Plan B?
It's gonna be warm out. It's gonna be. I know, but right now over here where I'm at, it's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ah, it's chilly then, I take it.
It's a spring day, but it's very chilly.
Ziggy, what's 48 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
48 degrees Fahrenheit is about 8.89 degrees Celsius.
Oh! It did.
Thanks for your feedback.
Very rarely does it ask if that answered my question. Thank yous, you're welcome.
Yep, it is indeed a little chilly, which is fine.
Yeah, that's almost pool opening weather here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly?
here pools will generally start to open at around 10 to 15 degrees Celsius.
I will swim. I've swam in that weather a lot.
No shout out for me. Sag is fine, lol. Kana, when was the last time you streamed?
I'll go ahead and give Nico a shout out in just a second, Noble.
Yesterday. Oh, okay. I'll get you a shout out, Kana.
Alright, you give Connor the shout out, I'll go ahead and give Nico a shout out.
Your clip has no audio. You shouted out Nekojin in my channel after I shouted out Nekojin.
No, no. I thought you went ahead and got Katana. My bad.
I got Kana. I got Nekojin the shout out when he popped in and gave head pats. That's an old clip. Ah, I see. I see.
That'll go. Hot compared to Alaska, that guy keeps nuking you. Yes, yes, Nico. Oh no, I've got the fan in the window and everything, so. I sleep much better when the temperature is basically like 19 degrees Celsius.
I'm with you on that. Ziggy, what's 26 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
26 degrees Celsius is 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, it is currently in my room 79 degrees Fahrenheit, which is well too warm for my liking. I am actually sweating right now.
Oh yeah, no.
I am a cold shark. Give me weather where I feel slightly chilly, and I will be much happier than weather where I feel like warm.
I mean, I do have my room, the window to my room open during the winter.
Same.
But I also live in a bungalow, so.
I live on the ground floor of this building, but here's the unfortunate thing. I went from an apartment that overheated to an apartment that underheats. So my roommates are running space heaters all of the time, and I can't escape the heat just leaking in.
No, yeah, that'll happen.
Thanks for the shouties, yeah, big cutie. Actually, Kana, if you want to see how big I am, you can just hit !size in chat, and you'll see just how big the shark has gotten.
The Sharko was a huge Sharko.
Yes, huge. The Sharko likes being huge. Ish good.
Makes total sense.
Godzilla, is that you? No. I'm the shark, not the Godzilla. It's 75 out today. It was 86 yesterday. It's -1 today, but even with my window like full send open, it's not cooling very much.
-1 Celsius. Oh, that's like perfect snoozing weather for me.
Ah, I'm with ya. If I had my way, this apartment would be set up as a mini split heat pump system, and my streaming office, which is where I sleep most of the time, would be a consistent 18 degrees Celsius. All the time. All the time.
That's a great temperature.
I know. like it's just slightly below room temperature. It means you can have a beer open and it won't get warm. But it's not going to freeze either. Like that's just slightly above cellar temperature, but like all of your beverages will remain perfectly crisp. Speaking of beverages, Kana, thank you for the hydrated stretch.
That mechanical keyboard something. Oh, I know. I fell asleep with my window open and a window fan in there. I woke up this morning, and the pizza I had in the box was at perfect fridge temperature. It's like, ah, no wonder I slept so good.
When it's cold enough to hibernate, one will hibernate. Alright, I'm gonna hydrate with water instead of my iced tea. My iced tea is right in front of the window, so it is actually remaining cold.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, yes, I know, Nico. Yes, indeed. It's Happy 420 Day, but the problem is I went to go ahead and ship out Aurora's laptop.
See, I'm celebrating 420 by leaving weed for the people who like it.
Exactly. But the problem is, I was
Alright.
trying to go ahead and ship out Aurora's laptop today, and there was a 2.5 hour long queue because one of the DHL, because international shipping, is right next to dispensary.
People buying and receiving weed. And shipping weed, probably.
And so what happens is there's like 50 dispensaries in the city nearby. So everyone from like a 300-mile radius is here in the city I live in.
Shaco, don't mean to interrupt your very high talk, but we also need to do something need your opinion on something.
Okay. I messaged Vio just a moment ago. If that was what that was about.
Oh, it's about Vio ending stream at the 20-hour mark. Like, Vio wants to keep going to the 40-hour mark, but everybody else is telling him to finish at the 20-hour mark. And so we kind of want your opinion about that.
Okay, so here's my perspective, right? I'm not going to say what way Vio should go. I think if Vio is tired and wants to wrap stream, Vio should wrap stream. If Vio wants to keep going, Vio should keep going, you know? Vio shouldn't feel bad about keeping going, and people, I can get people are like, oh, go to sleep, you need your E. I'm of the opinion, if he wants to keep going, he wants to keep going, you know? If he falls asleep, people have the power